excited about that. A lot of people are confused because the official release date on Steam and on the website for the game is the 17th, but Piranha Games always drops the MechWarrior 5 content, the original game, the DLCs, always drops it at 5 o'clock the night before the official release date. So we will be playing MechWarrior 5 Crimes tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the 16th, not the 17th. But what else we're going to be doing today is we're going to be playing a lot of MechWarrior 5 mercenaries just to get warmed up and take some time while we wait for MechWarrior 5 Crimes to drop tonight. So let's get into it. I've got a Level 7 company that we're playing heavily modified MechWarrior 5 Mercs. Heavily modified. Got about probably 11 or 12 mods on this second, but let's have some fun. Let's kill some time till tonight. Very excited about MechWarrior 5 Crimes dropping tonight. We'll be streaming tonight and all of Thursday as well to work through as much of the MechWarrior 5 Crime content as we can. And also give you a feel for it if the game is good or not before you buy it. So, if you're on the fence about it, join us at 8 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, and we will be playing for several hours so you can get a feel for it before you go ahead and hit that purchase button. Let's see what happened there. A Level 6 Assassination and a Level 7 Battlefield. Alright, so Assassination. Not giving us a lot of rules for this particular mission.
We're reading heavy weather warnings out there, Commander. Expect limited visibility and sensor malfunctions on this mission.
There's a radar rats here. There's assassination. I think we're gonna do that because we want to see about heavier mechs for the battlefield so we can stay on the battlefield as soon as possible. So let's hit this is heavily modified battle pet. So one of the cool things I have so I have a mod called TT Rules AI Mech Rules, and you can actually have your mechs assigned a specific role. So let's look at the Firestarter here. He's currently set as a scout, but we can change him to Borrower, Skirmisher, Striker, Anti-Air, Ambusher, and he will actually follow those roles really completely. So with this mod for MechWarrior 5, you can actually trust the AI. I don't know if it is filled with resin stack. That's mad. I don't know if it's fixed with resin stack. This is rather.
Now, there shouldn't be any more static now. So, Jeff Watson, if you could confirm that the audio is better now, it should be fixed. I'm not sure why I would have some buzzing static, but let me know in the chat if that's better. So I reset my audio channel, so that should fix any static that would be on the channel. So that fixes it. So as I was saying, I'll wait to confirm that our audio is a little better here. It should be fixed now. I don't know why I would have static. Max quality right now, so hopefully that is better. Let's go ahead and see if that's better. Anyway. So as I was saying, while we check our audio, this mod lets us actually make sure that the AI is doing what they're supposed to be doing. If they're scouting, they're scouting. If they're sniping, they're sniping. And most importantly, you can actually trust like a missile boat to actually perform its role pretty efficiently. So we're gonna go with the B team here. Let's take something better than this hunchback. Right. Let's take this trebuchet. Alright, so we've got a Phoenix Hawk, a Griffin, a Vulcan 5T, and a trebuchet. This is definitely a B team lineup, but we should be able to handle an assassination with this group. So hopefully our audio is better now, as I was saying earlier, before we had technical difficulties.
This one is a real piece of work.
MW5 Clans drops tonight. We'll be playing that
at the locations marked on your map.
at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Head to the evac points before
Give or take, because we have to download the game,
here.
obviously, once it drops. Okay. So we can find our assassination targets here.
Tango down.
Audio is better.
Looks like we got some bad intel. Our target is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations.
Target's not here.
Focus target updated.
Let's take out these targets here. Got a Valkyrie. Modded. That's why you have a Valkyrie. It's not one of the standard mechs for MW5. One of the things I love about MW5 is the community. The modding community is so good. We have so many mods available for MW5.
Target acquired.
There's few of you. I trust you to kill one enemy, and we're just
Target
trying
acquired.
to.
Target destroyed.
Turrets here.
Target acquired.
Turret shooters in the back.
Target destroyed.
Let's go to the next objective. This is one of my least favorite. This is one of my least favorite map types, because you have all this, all these boulders. Not love this map type. It looks cool visually to see all these
New
boulders
target
here.
Phoenix Hawk.
I have a visual on the target. Take them out.
There's our target.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Let's focus
Copy
fire
on
that
camp
Phoenix Hawk
target.
with assassination. Wait, no, that's an escort.
Target vindicated.
That Vindicator is the primary target. So let's see if we can't pull back the
Target acquired.
Phoenix Hawk here. Now, all my AI pilots are doing the roles that are given to them, so based on their true tabletop.
Enemy mech down!
There goes the Phoenix Hawk.
Target acquired.
Turrets. Shows that.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Moving on lens target.
Pretty easy to take this guy out. So I'm letting the AI. So one of the things you can do if you use this AI mod, the AI's performance, you can actually trust the AI to do their job, not get killed. Alliance isn't having too much trouble at all taking care of that. Melee going on there?
Good job.
Yep.
Now let's get you all home. Head to the evac points.
Back point. Well, they're dropping on us. We should probably
Target acquired.
deal with this
We're
drop.
on it, Commander.
These are faster mechs and they'll destroy us. Retreat. Don't want to stay and fight too long here, because we're not getting a lot of money for salvage at this particular mission. So,
Tango eliminated.
there you go. So you can actually rely
Invalid target. With you.
on your
eliminated.
lance mates to actually do their roles, number one, and number two, they should act in a manner that avoids pilot death. So they'll become less aggressive as they take damage, and they'll actually follow their roles,
Acquired.
which is really good because, for example,
Target destroyed.
without this mod, if you play MW5 and you want to have, say, a missile boat on a particular mission, you pretty much have to take that missile boat role yourself to avoid any problems. Hopefully the audio is better. Okay, so we got Cicada with no engine, Valkyrie, no engine, 5P Vindicator, Hatchet. So we're better off taking salvage parts here. Top parts, heat sink, and guess laser. Light mechs generally are not worth taking the parts for because they cost way more than you can get. Okay. Alright, so that contract is complete. We've got some light damage here. But we're right next to the repair zone, so we're not going to do any repairs here. We'll go to Paris, Tripoli, New Medham, or Marduk to do those repairs. Okay. Next mission. We've got a battlefield. Now, battlefields, when MechWarrior 5 first came out, Battlefield was horrible because the rewards were really bad. But I have several mods in place that actually make battlefields / war zones actually worth playing. They're actually one of my favorite, most profitable missions now. Okay, so we're gonna, now the real benefit of a war zone, we're gonna take our charger here, which is the hero charger. I can actually take my catapult here because I can trust the AI to actually do the missile bolt roll correctly because we're using mods. We'll take the cataphract and we'll take the rifle. So that's a really good group of mechs for a war zone. We've got the Charger as our command mech. We've got the catapult for fire support, and he will actually play really good fire support. Cataphract is a good brawler, and I have the rifleman set up correctly as a sniper, so he will engage at range and avoid damage. So these three mechs together, we should get a really good performance out of a battlefield. Let's see if we can make some money. This stream is brought to you by coffee. We'll be streaming MechWarrior 5 all day. We are going to take a couple breaks. I'm going to play for about 2 hours now, then I'm going to take a break, then we'll probably play for about 4 hours, then we'll take a break.
Weapons online. All systems inoperable.
The battlefield is up ahead. Enemies will be relentless on this front, so take care not to
Alright, this is a
overextend
much better
yourself
map.
here. But if you do stick around, our employers are offering a competitive combat bonus if we can continue to hold off enemy forces past our negotiated timetable.
See if we can find a good location. Ideally, we want to find some sort of a hill.
Stay sharp, Mech Warriors. Ally Command reports
This
enemy
land
movement
looks
is
pretty
projected
flat.
to hit your location at any moment. Time to earn our pay.
Maybe on that hill up over here, where I'm looking right here. Might go up there eventually.
Target acquired.
Welcome. Focusing fire.
But the first couple drops are going to be super easy, barely any inconvenience here, so... Let's get rid of some of these trees.
New target.
Light mech, fire starter. Let's focus fire on this fire starter here. Fire on me.
Target destroyed.
Fire
Target
starter.
acquired.
Target is down.
Alright,
Your
we got
resistance
a little
is
time.
pushing
Let's see
more
if we can
hostiles
get up
from
to
the
this hill
surrounding
over
area.
here.
Roger. Moving in file.
Now, in Battlefield,
Let's
some
take
hard
that
hits from
tank
that
apart.
fire starter. Now, in Battlefield, it doesn't matter if you protect the base or not. We can actually give ourselves some range here. The
Once
enemy
you've
will
located
come
the
to
crate,
us.
get close enough to pick up the contents. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Nice.
Now that will be useful in our operations.
Really? What's useful? Ooh, Pharaoh. Yes, that's very useful.
Here we go.
I do have a mod that makes
Target neutralized.
the candy much more valuable. So you can get things like Pharaoh, which is very valuable.
Copy, Commander. Last target confirmed.
Target destroyed.
That drop. Find a good hill.
Looks like you've got their attention. I'm showing multiple hostiles incoming on your
Probably
position.
the best we have up here, so we're gonna
Be there shortly, Commander.
have our lance come up this little hill. Give us a little bit of an advantage. Not as much as I would like. I usually like to have like a big... Actually, some of the desert biomes end up having some of the best hills. So now the enemy's gonna come to us up on the hill.
New target located.
Shared target identified.
And see, I can actually trust my missile boat to actually do its job. It's keeping range and engaging with missiles. It's a beautiful thing.
New target wolfhound.
Switch targets to the wolfhound.
Target.
This boat's a little out of position
Kill
there.
for me.
Target acquired.
Shared target
That's
engaged.
okay, it doesn't matter. These are light targets.
Recon reports additional forces entering the engagement
Right,
area,
everybody
Commander.
come back up
Be
on the hill.
lookout for them.
Falling in behind you.
And right up to the fake wall here. And look, my missile boat and my sniper are doing exactly what I want them to do, which is engage in
Tango
range.
down.
Target acquired.
So we can stay as long as possible on this mission.
Your objective is complete,
So now we're in the
Commander.
bonus.
When you're ready to leave the fray, hop aboard the
Every
ship
kill
and
we
we'll
get
you
from
out of
here
there.
on out is in the bonus.
With you.
Alright, everybody stay up here on the hill. There's our evac point over there. So at some point in between waves, we're probably going to move over there just so we're closer to the evac point, even though we'll give up our hill.
New
which I
target
love.
javelin.
Negative on that target order.
Got 3 lights coming in. See, everybody's actually performing their roles very well. We're engaging at range. Except for the brawler. The brawler's moving up. Just like he's supposed to.
Enemy mech down.
Target acquired.
Panther.
Group target received.
Everybody else work on the locust. I'll take the panther here.
Target acquired.
Enemy forces continuing to converge on your
Yep.
location.
Alright,
Stay
everybody come
frosty,
back up
Commander.
on the hill. Come on. Especially you, missile boat.
Tango's on radar.
Vehicles on radar.
Got some
We're on it,
vehicles.
Commander.
Target destroyed.
Hostile
Missile boat
neutralized.
is doing its thing. Alright, everybody back up on the hill. We got helicopters coming in.
More enemies inbound. They really are gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
I love the fact that you could actually trust your AI to do their job.
Target acquired.
Hopefully they've improved the AI mechanics with the release of the brand new
Group
game.
target acknowledged.
Because we're going to have clan warriors and they should be able to handle their jobs without too much trouble. Hopefully the AI interface is better with clans. So this is going to be a while before we're going to have mods. I'm assuming there'll be mod support for clans.
Target mate eliminated.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Following your lead, Commander.
In the bonus, all of our mechs are doing well because they're actually using strategy instead of just going into brawling range and getting overwhelmed by damage. Alright. We start moving towards our evac. Not that we're going to leave. We'll try try to find another hill over there. Yeah, there's a hill over there. But we might as well take advantage of this gap between waves.
With you.
This does not feel like 64 miles an hour, let me tell you. It's very slow. Another drop. Let's face the drop, and then we'll continue to head towards the hill near the evac.
Here we go. Battle mech spotted. Coordinating our attack.
AI is going to do their thing. Switch to the fire starter. The fire starter is actually the biggest threat here, and I will take on Javelin. So everybody's performing their role. So I don't have to micromanage my lance. Target's destroyed. Let's keep moving. Careful not to go into the circle. See if we can find a viable hill over here where we can set up camp.
Lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander. Stay at Frosty.
It's a little bit of a hill. It's better than nothing. VTOL's coming in. Look at that. Lance is doing their job. Got a Jenner coming in, and a Panther. Lance focus on the Jenner first, because it's going to get here first. See, everybody's performing their roles. Go after the Panther. See, the missile boat is staying at range and engaging the enemy. That's exactly what you want to see. Because that's what a missile boat would do. It would go in at close range and then just use its lasers, which is one of the things that happened with MechWarrior 5 when it first came out, is you couldn't trust a missile boat to actually perform like a missile boat. Our brawlers taking some punishment here, so not sure how. Okay, we got 3 mechs coming in. Got a white wolfhound. Let's start with the wolfhound first. Let's fire on that wolfhound. Have to worry about the AI. They're exactly doing what they're supposed to do.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Lance target received.
Wolfhound. Push in a little bit because these guys are a little close.
We're on it, Commander.
Try to take this wolfhound down. Wolfhounds are actually pretty good for their tonnage. Just like a fire starter, they can actually punch above their weight. This mongoose, which again is in here because Bree is using mods. It's horrible, so
You must have really kicked
Got
over
left.
the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles inbound.
80,000. Now here's the trick. We're actually to the point with our cataphract that it's going to start taking significant damage. We don't want to deal with that.
Focusing our fire on target.
So we're probably going to
Enemy
wrap
destroyed.
this up a little earlier than I would like.
Target destroyed.
Maybe one or two more waves, and then we're going to get out before the cataphract takes too much damage.
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander.
See what's in this drop. See if it makes sense to stick around. Four lights. Okay.
Focus target updated.
Target acquired.
All wolfhounds. Oh boy. This is actually a pretty nasty drop here. Focus fire. Let them work on one wolfhound. I'll work on another. Work through this lance here.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Shared target engaged.
Focus fire that wolfhound. Focus fire that wolfhound. Cataphract is taking a lot of damage here. Get out of dodge here.
Target received. Engaging. Taking heavy damage.
Bad news, Commander. More hostiles
Oh, no, we
inbound
lost the
on your
cataphract.
position. Get ready for some company.
Cataphract? No.
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it
Well,
apart.
we lost the cataphract for a second, but in any event, we're getting out of dodge here because the cataphract is taking some bad hits.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Armor at critical levels. Lost a component.
Time to go.
Let's get you out of there,
Components.
Commander. Stand by. Additional bogies setting an intercept
Would have liked
course
to
on
stay
your
there
position.
longer, but our cataphract got beat up. If we were able to use a hill, we could have stayed around a lot longer. But we did get the Pharaoh, which is really nice. And we got a decent amount of seagulls. Nothing with an engine. It's fine. Take components. Wolfhound, wolfhound, wolfhound. Oh yeah, we definitely took some damage there. Now, the damage cost isn't as bad as it looks, because number one, we had a task to kill 3 wolfhounds. Get a bonus from that. Nice, alright. And we're going to travel to where we can do some repairs, which will reduce the actual cost of the repairs. When you have a really bad repair bill, always go to a hub. It's always going to pay for itself. Alright, first of all, let's go to the cantina. Okay, we got another cantina task. Alright, good. Alright, let's see what we have in the mech bank. Ooh, $5 million for a short burst Gauss. Gauss shotgun. But we don't have the money for that really, so let's see. Right, let's do our repairs. Okay. Catapult. Ooh, Catapult lost a missile launcher? I totally missed that. Alright, repair all. That was pricey. Yeah, we probably lost some money on this war zone. Alright, let's repair. Probably stuck around that war zone a little too much. Repair all. We're doing fine. Money-wise, we're fine. See, the rifleman took hardly any damage because he engaged at range like he's supposed to. I'm very anxious to see what the mech bay looks like in clans. I'm hoping that number one, since clan mechs are omni mechs for the most part, they shouldn't have set hard points, which means you can actually build the mechs however you want them to be built. That was one of the first complaints about MW5 Mercenaries, is that there was very serious limitations as far as what you could do with your mechs, but that's been fixed with mods. Okay. Alright, we did some repairs. Okay, we got some level 8 missions up there. 6 over there. 6 over here. Ooh, over here we have 2 battlefield contracts that might give us what we need to pick up for our... We can also get them here. Okay, let's travel over here. And we'll work our way around. Okay, all of our mechs should be repaired. That short burst Gauss. Basically a Gauss shotgun. Sounds awesome. But we don't have the funds to spend $5 million on one particular weapon. Okay, what contracts do we have? Okay, we've got a battlefield and a chance to pick up the regional shipping manifest. And we have an assassination. Let's do the battlefield first. House Krita is always cheap, so we're gonna have to get our money on the battlefield. Alright, so the cataphract is still being repaired, so we're gonna switch out the cataphract for let's see. We'll take the 4P Hunchback here. Don't love the paint job on this Hunchback. Let's fix the paint job on the Hunchback here. It's a little vanilla here. Okay. We could do chromium. I like chromium. We could do Inferno. I don't like the hero. Let's see. There's Woodland. Ooh, Wolf's Dragoons. That's a good looking Hunchback. Yeah, let's do Wolf's Dragoons here. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now, so let's check the behavior of the Hunchback. It's set up to be Juggernaut, heavily armed and armored mechs with close-range weapons designed to push in advance. I don't know if I want him to do that. I'm going to set him up to be a skirmisher. I don't want the Hunchback to brawl because it's got lighter armor than the rest of my forces. So I'm setting him up to be a skirmisher. So we have the command mech, which is controlled by me. We have a missile boat. We have a skirmisher. And we have a sniper. So that should allow me to do most of the tanking. And everybody else should provide fire support. Now, our primary goal is obviously to make as much money as possible on this mission, but also we want to find that component that we're here to pick up.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
The battlefield is up ahead. Enemies will be relentless on this front, so take care not to overextend your stay here. But if you do stick around, our employers are offering a competitive combat bonus if we can continue to hold off enemy
so
forces.
don't stick
and our
around too
negotiated
long, but
timetable.
you'll get money if you stick around. So I feel like Reyna is giving us
There's a strong
messages
likelihood
as
we'll find one of our hidden assets on this mission. I've marked the possible location for it on your map.
oh, okay. So let's go pick up our the item we need to pick up before we trigger the battle zone. This corner over here. Let's go get it. The only thing we should encounter before we trigger the battlefield is turrets. So let's go pick that item up when we can. Let's get crazy. Target practice on the way. Should be up in my corner. It's a fail. This way. Now, if I had a lighter unit, I could absolutely send the lighter unit to go pick up this thing, but good news is it doesn't look like there's a lot of random turrets here on this map, so let's just go pick up that item and then go back and trigger the event. Normally, if the item we were picking up was close by, I wouldn't cheese it like this, but it's way on the other side of the map, and I don't want to get through so many waves of battle zone that we don't have the armor left to come over and get this thing. So trying to be efficient with our tasks.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure. That hidden asset should be close, Commander.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. I think Reyna is technically a major, but
You
she should
found
be
it.
Captain
Nicely done.
Obvious.
Bringing it aboard now.
And the annoying thing is I'm going to get warning after warning that as I take damage, that we're going to lose that item. Okay, let's go set up our hold. I love to find a good heal on Battlefield or Warzone missions, which are basically the same thing. Hey, Galen, thank you for stopping by. He says he claims this chat in the name of Clan Chatty Chatters. In defense of the chat, I bring like a subscribe and notification bell set to all. I do not refuse your batch haul, especially if you're going to give me a subscribe and a notification bell. Appreciate that. Galen, I'm assuming you're excited about MW5 plans dropping today.
As you approach it.
We're going to be playing tonight when it drops, and we're also going to be playing MW5 throughout the day today. We'll take some breaks here and there because of life, but generally I'm going to be playing a whole lot of MW5 during the day today, and then at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, once the game unlocks, we'll be playing Clan. So, very excited about that. I've got a group of people that are going to be playing, hopefully with me tonight. Hopefully we'll get a star. Now, it's going to be tricky because I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some like training missions and stuff like that before they let you use a full lance in the gameplay. So it'll be interesting to see, even though I'm going to have some people that are going to be showing up at the same time, opening up the game at the same time, there probably is going to be a delay before we can run a full star, because I'm assuming there's going to be some training missions, some campaign, like some story missions that don't involve a full star. It'll be interesting to see how that works. It'd be nice if you could bypass that, because I'm assuming we're going to have very similar controls that we have with mercenaries. They've done a really good job of keeping things as surprises, so I'm not sure quite what to expect. Okay, my missile boat is attacking at range. That's exactly what we want the missile boat to do. We also have our snipers doing their roles, so
Enemy destroyed.
Galen, I'm doing a heavily modded version of MW5, including mods that improve the AI's ability to actually follow their true roles.
Additional hostiles have been
within the lore.
dispatched.
So
They're heading your way.
I don't have to baby my lance as much, and I also don't have to worry about them killing themselves. And I can actually count on a missile boat to say, be a missile boat.
Moving on lens target.
Hopefully this is this type of thing that they've already built into the AI structure with plans. Because hopefully they've looked at the mods, the mod community, and said, hey, there's some stuff here that's really good. We should put that in our code, right? That's the ideal situation. Let's fire this fire starter.
Watch out, that mech is going critical.
Let's do the
Land
spider.
target received.
See, the missile boat is engaging with missiles at range, which is what it's supposed to do. Instead of just closing into laser range, which is what missile boats did when MW5 originally came out. It's a major problem. If you wanted to play by yourself, you pretty much had to play as a missile boat if you wanted a missile boat on the team, because the AI could not handle the role was correct. Thank goodness for robots.
Target acquired.
VTOL coming in. Let's take care of that before we have that drop. Again, missile boat is doing its job.
Target destroyed.
Taking out
New
the target at range.
Centurion.
We got a Centurion. Nice. A little spicy.
Engaged.
Right? Let's engage it at range. We don't need to go in at brawling range. I've got numbers, and I've got several mechs designed to attack at range. The rifleman and catapult.
Enemies inbound.
There we go.
They really are gunning for you, Commander.
I don't even know
Watch
if
out.
that Centurion got a shot off. Nice. Good job. Good job, everybody. We had a little bit more light here. Switch.
Target acquired.
Share target. Here we go.
Target destroyed. We're on it, Commander.
See, I'm letting my lance.
Great work, Commander. We have satisfied our contract and have a
handle
narrow
things the
window
way
to
it's supposed
evac if you're
right?
ready.
Alright, so now. Alright, there's our evac right there. Keep it on normal lighting. Let's see if we can find us a hill.
Target acquired.
Target is down.
Not a lot of good hills. I like to fight these battlefield warzone contracts from a hill if I can.
Our employer wants this area cleared of all tanks.
Threat eliminated.
So boat's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Love it, love it. So we've got some really good endurance here, so we can make some point.
Falling in behind you, Commander.
I hope the Lance command system is similar to what we have in MW5 Mercs, because the Lance command system is actually pretty well mapped. Do I wish there was some more command options? I think.
We're on your 6, Commander.
Okay, so we're just waiting for the next wave of enemies to come in. We've got really good armor. As I was concerned, the Hunchback is going to be
You
the
must
weak
have
link
really kicked over the beehive here, Commander.
for
More
staying here.
hostiles inbound.
Hopefully we could get a couple rounds in.
Target
Alright, here we
acquired.
go.
We're on it, Commander.
Here comes some VTOLs. Let's back off so we can
Contact. Enemy spotted.
engage the VTOLs before we have to engage the ground units.
Mixed profile on screen.
No, let's focus on the VTOLs
Target
first.
destroyed.
Group target acknowledged.
Enemy
Got
destroyed.
a Javelin and a Jenner, so let's focus fire the Jenner. There's a much bigger threat here. It's also faster, so it's...
Scopes are lighting up with additional bogies, Commander.
There we go.
New target javelin.
Lance attack
Focus
confirmed.
fire the Javelin. How would you like to be a Javelin against a medium lance by yourself?
Down. Easy
That's
as
what
ever.
you just say. I'm gonna do what now? It's just a bad idea.
Following your lead, Commander.
We got a
Target
medium.
blackjack.
Blackjack.
Copy on
Let's
chance
focus fire that
target.
blackjack in range. Rifleman's engaging in range. Our missile boat should be engaging in range.
Target acquired.
Yep, missile boat is engaging. Probably move back a little to get to the maximum range. Which is exactly what I want to catapult to do.
Copy, Commander. Lance target confirmed.
Just blackjack should be over here with us. Yeah, but yeah, Casey, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're all excited about MW5 plans. Just so you guys know, it drops tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I know the website says the 17th, but that's like Greenwich Mean Time. But for us here in the States, it drops at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be playing MW5 Mercs throughout the day just to get ready and kill time, and then we're going to have a stream dedicated to the drop of the game. Alright, we got another lull here.
Looks like you've got their attention. I'm showing multiple hostiles
Yeah, the Hunchback is
incoming on your position.
taking far more damage than I would like here. Got another drop. Let's back off a little.
Roger. Moving in file.
Heavy metal spotted.
Some light mechs coming in.
Target
Javelin
acquired.
and a javelin. So we're gonna let the AI do its thing here. Instead of focusing fire, because all the enemies are the same. So I'm gonna let the AI engage based on its programming.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
This is not the base AI. This is AI that have been improved by mods, so I can actually trust them. Hunchback is in a bad way.
Additional organs setting an
Time for us to
intercept
go,
course on your
unfortunately.
position.
Hunchback. I'm not losing a hunchback right now. Let's get out of here.
Target acquired.
Guys, details while I get us out of here.
Target destroyed.
Focus target updated.
Some money for these vehicles.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, something hit the hunchback really hard.
Target acquired.
Those javelins did something to the hunchback.
Target neutralized.
Tank. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Window for extraction is closing. Let's get out of here.
You know, Mao, in the lore, you would have 4 or 5 inner sphere mechs against a single clan mech. So if we're dropping a star, theoretically, we should have like 25 enemies against our star. Just to make it a balanced fight. We'll see what happens if actually. Let's see. Anything with an engine? Nothing with an engine. So we'll just take parts here. Fine. Get rid of the spider salvage. Pick up a medium laser, SRM-6. Oh, there's more blackjack parts down there. Alright, so we're gonna not take these parts. We're gonna take blackjack parts. Blackjack, 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 blackjack. And a SRM-6, there we go. So it's gonna be a lot of fun to play. Oof, yeah. Hunchback got lost its torso. Okay, so we picked up the manifest. Okay. How bad is... Ooh, the Hunchback lost its hump. Oh man. Alright. Alright, we won't be using the Hunchback for a while. Okay, we got an assassination here, I think. Yep. Alright, what can be repaired quickly? Charger, 6 days. Catapult, 5 days. Hunchback, we're not even gonna fix. Let's put the Hunchback in cold storage for now. Rifleman, we will repair. 5 days. Alright, so that's not too bad. Okay. Well, yeah, I understand, Folkwolf, what you're saying. Folkwolf says, it depends on the era by 3070, the clan scientists considered most IS mechs on par with their own. But I'm talking about in clan invasion time. Clan mechs would be up against 5 or 6 inner sphere mechs on a regular basis. So I think the 5-to-6 ratio is about right. We'll see what happens when the game drops tonight. But I'm assuming we're going to see a lot of enemies against your star on a regular basis. You're going to constantly be outnumbered and outgunned, so you're going to have to, well, outgun just based on numbers, not your mechs being outgunned. So I'm hoping they design the challenge ratio correctly, where we have a real challenge, that it's not just us going through, let's say our star going up against, say, 2 lances of mechs would not be a challenge, but our star going up against, say, 4 lances would be a challenge. So I'm hoping they get the balance right. But no, I get your point. I'm very familiar with the lore, but I'm saying at the clan invasion, it was probably 5-to-6 to 1, and that's not even counting tonnage. So you could probably have like a light clan mech take on a lance of mediums and have no problem tearing them apart, just based on better weapons and tactics. So I'm hoping they get the ratio right when we play the game tonight. Alright, we got an assassination. Let's drop into that. Alright, so we're gonna wait for the charger. We'll wait for the catapults. We're not waiting for the hunchbacks. We can take the cataphract now. The cataphract's been repaired. So we'll take the charger, the catapult, cataphract, and the rifleman for the assassination. Incidentally, if you guys are mech Battletech people, let me send you the link to my Discord. We are going to be playing this game a lot over the next couple days. Okay. Right. So I'm putting our Discord. We play a lot of Battletech on our Discord. So we have Mega Mech, which we play on Thursday night, which is digital Battletech. Digital Tabletop Battletech, which we play every Thursday. We played that for almost 3 years now. We actually have one of the largest group of Mega Mech players on our Discord. We regularly drop between 12 and 15 people in our tabletop playthroughs. So if you like tabletop, check that out. We also play, there's a lot of people on our Discord who play Battletech the game. Obviously we play MechWarrior 5 and we're going to be playing MechWarrior 5 Clans. So I still think this game should be MechWarrior 6, because I think a lot of people, when they see MechWarrior 5, think that this game should just be a DLC, and they don't want to pay for it, which I don't get, but... Alright, let's get this assassination done. So I think this game would be better received if it was called MechWarrior 6 Clan Invasion instead of MechWarrior 5 Clan
Intel is
Invasion.
spotty on this one. Our best
Or
estimate
clans,
of the target
technically.
at any one of the more locations on the map.
If I was in the marketing department, I would have
before we
called
can
this
identify them.
new game
Someone
MechWarrior
wants this
6
one dead,
Clan
and
Invasion
we're happy to oblige.
to really highlight, number one, that it is a new game, and number two, alright, Wolf, you're being very technical here. Comstar and certain elite units have Star League Royal units, but there is one mech that every clan refused to shoot down. Okay, what is that for? So yeah, I know that there was Comstar units, and it'll be cool to see how Comstar plays into MechWarrior 5 clans. But generally speaking, especially when the clan was invading the periphery, they would take on huge numbers of Intersphere mechs without a problem. You know, you're talking about periphery powers.
Is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations.
They had garbage mechs, so that's part of how the clan just cut through them like there's no tomorrow. We got a Herbie. Ugh. Alright, at least it's the AC2, so we're gonna try to engage this Herbie at range.
Sorry, Commander. I can't target that.
See, this Herbie is actually playing its role really well. It's not pushing, it's staying in cover.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
See, the Herbie
Target
retreated
acquired.
to cover. It's gonna make us push him. Herbies in MechWarrior 5 are OP. Like, if I was fighting the clan invasion, I would literally just defend with Herbies all day long.
Good kill, Commander.
Because they are so overpowered in this game. Alright. There goes that Herbie.
Target acquired.
So yeah, I mean, generally speaking, yes, there were some elite units that
Target
had
destroyed.
old
Target
Starleague
acquired.
technology that was on par with, not on par, but closer to what the clans had. And then, but generally speaking, the periphery powers, they had garbage mechs that could not have a chance. Yeah, everything is nuanced. I'm just talking in broad strokes right now, my friend.
Following your lead,
Yeah,
Commander.
but my point was, Wolf, is that I hope that they get the balance right in this game. That's my biggest concern, is they have to get the challenge just right so it's realistic, right? So,
Enemy aircraft inbound.
you know,
Target acquired.
if we have
We're on it, Commander.
a star facing off against two lances, for example, two Intersphere lances, it's not going to be a challenge. But conversely, if they make it too hard that it's unrealistic,
Ready on, Commander. Take them out and let's get the hell out of here.
Target acquired.
okay, there's our targets. Defended by a bunch of Herbies. I mean, bit here. Let's fire the Burbies first. These Burbies are a far bigger threat than our assassination target.
Acquired.
3 Urbies. This is very scary. This feels like a trap. I'm gonna let the AI work on the Urbies. I'm gonna go for the assassination target.
You must be getting close to the salvage crate, Commander. Approach it once you find it. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
How about that? Oh, hi, Urbie. No. We need Urbies.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, let's keep focusing down the Urbies. Come on.
Target
Alright,
destroyed.
now we just have the
Copy on
assassination
clear target.
target.
Shared target engaged.
Target.
Firing on requested target.
Got our target. Nicely done. That bounty is ours. Fahad will break open a
Right, we got
case
a
of
drop
Chimbiki
coming in.
Dark when you get back to the ship safely. Those weapons will make a fine addition to the
So
armory.
hopefully they get the balance. Oh, another Urbie. Yeah.
Target acquired.
We're getting out of here.
Moving on lens target.
I'm not gonna sit here and fight Urbies all day. Salvage is not worth the damage we're gonna take.
Well done. Rapid fire.
So you guys push through those Urbies. I'm gonna get out of here. Cataphract again is taking way too much damage. Gotta put some more armor on the Cataphract. I don't think this is worth the payout. Bunch of urban mech salvage. Okay, we got some hunchback salvage. Okay. Let's take the hunchback salvage. Okay, gives me a little bit. Some more hunchback. This is awful. I guess I just take the urban mech salvage. Call it a day. This is yucky. That was not worth the damage we took. Not even close. Well, I guess it was. Alright. So hopefully they get the balance. That's the biggest concern I have, is if they get the balance right for the difficulty. That's the hardest mark I think that they have to hit, is getting the balance correct. Let's see. Working our way over here. Let's actually go back to a hub. So, yeah, that's the hard part. And in MW5 Mercenaries, sometimes they didn't get the balance right either. There's some missions that are just crazy hard. And it's just wave after wave after wave of enemies to fight through to get to your objectives. So, I'm hoping they did a good job with this game. They've done a really good job of limiting the information out there. There's not reviews. There's not a lot of spoilers in the trailers. They've done a really good job of keeping you guessing about this game. Don't want to beat the whole game with this. I'm assuming you mean Stormcrow. No, probably not. I want the balance to be where it needs to be, where it's a challenge, and it's going to have to be... Now, if they do it correctly, you're going to start out against periphery units, which you're going to blow through and get your comfort level up. And then as you push into the inner sphere, the battle should get harder and harder as the enemy adapts and you face heavier and heavier units. So I think there's no reason to think that they can't get the balance correct. All right, let's do our repairs. Okay. So let's look at the cataphract here. I think we can make some improvements. Let's put in some modular armor here. So that gives us some max component armor bonus is +8. So I'm putting some ferro armor into the torsos here. So that'll give us +8 for the cataphract's torsos. So that will be an improvement. Let's see. We can also do some endo heal here. Okay, so that'll give me some more armor to play with. Because this cataphract is set up to be a brawler, but it's always getting beat up faster than the rest of my mechs. So let's max the armor on the cataphract here, plus adding the ferro should give us a lot more to work with. Okay. And then we can throw in some more heat sinks. Armor off the legs. Okay, that'll be fine. Oof, putting in that ferro is not cheap. That's fine. By the time I have that cataphract up, I'll have something better to use. But isn't that always the way in these games? Oh, okay. Street Crow loaded with Streak S. Street Crow, okay, so Folk Wolf, I think Street Crow is a Mech Warrior Online phrase for the mech. I'm pretty sure that the clans didn't call it a Street Crow. So I get what you're saying there, but to be technically correct, since you're the lore master, I'm sure they don't call it a Street Crow in the clans. I'm sure it's a variant. Alright, let's Let's get this hunchback back up. Oof. Ouch. That's expensive. Alright, let's see what we could build. Let's see what we could build. Alright, so we could build a blackjack. Anything good on it? Oh, this is a horrible blackjack. Yeah, we'll just sell that. We could build a hunchback. Oh, okay, a 4P with no engine. Alright. Let's see if we can get this 4P up. I do like myself a good 4P. Alright, what engines do we have? We have a 150. Or a 225. Let's see what's in the market. 175. You know what? We'll just buy that. It's not quite. It's going to be a slower. It's definitely going to be a slower hunchback, but we're going to have some more tonnage to play with. Let's take the small laser out of the head. Put in a medium. Medium. And we're going to max out the armor. Yes. Stormcrow C variant, yes. Yeah, so MechWarrior Online, I played it back in the day. I don't play it anymore. I play it occasionally when my friends want to play it, but I'm not a big MechWarrior Online fan. I feel like MechWarrior Online has really gotten away from the lore. People who like MechWarrior Online will probably disagree with me, but alright, we could build a fire starter. Let's see. Ooh, the K. With nothing good on it. Okay, so we'll be selling that. Here, we can strip this. Let's take the large laser's broken. Is any of this worth stripping out? No, it's not. Okay, so we'll just sell that. Alright, we can make a Phoenix Hawk. Come on, give me some good technology. Ooh, alright. Okay, we got an engine. Alright. It is a 1K, but it has an engine. And we could get this up and running pretty quickly. Alright, I could live with that. Okay, that's a win. Do I even build these Urbies? I'm probably going to lose money on these Urbies. I'm really just hoping that we get something... No, garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Okay. Alright, let's make our money back here. Okay, we're going to sell this blackjack. I'm pretty sure we lost money on that deal. Alright, we get decent money on the fire starter. Made a little money on the fire starter. Sell the Urbies. Yeah, we lost money on the Urbies for sure. Lost money on the Urbies. Okay, yeah, we definitely lost money on that. It's fine. Yeah, so, you know, that's why when you said Street Crow, I'm like, is that a typo? Because Alright, let's stop at this cantina. We'll get some more missions. We got about another half hour to play, and then I'm going to take a break for about an hour, hour and a half, and then I'll come back and play for a couple more hours. Got some stuff to do. Yeah, so that's one of the things I don't like about MechWarrior Online, is it's just not true to the lore at all. Let's see. Kill harasser units. Kill 20 VTOLs. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll collect these. Alright. Yeah, so MechWarrior Online, I played it back in the day because it was what we had. And I still have a lot of friends who play it, but it's just not... It frustrates me that it's really just not accurate at all. I mean, it's not really BattleTech. It's big Stompy Robots loosely based in the BattleTech universe, which is fine, but it bothers me. That, and unless you play it all the time, it's really hard to be good at the game. And you have just chads that just play that game all the time, and then it's just not fun. Yeah, I mean, the Heroes of the Inner Sphere was just to throw some new things. It was the first DLC, and they wanted to throw some cool things in there, so that's why they did the Heroes of the Inner Sphere. Because the Heroes of the Inner Sphere were all tied into Solaris hero mechs or legendary mechs, and they were not timed in MechWarrior 5 with the lore. So yeah, that is a problem. Like, for example, Lucky number 7 here, Lucky number 7, which is the Charger hero mech, was famous because it was a Charger that lasted throughout time, and was... Most Chargers did not have a long life because they were built for brawling and close range. So Chargers left the field at a ridiculous rate. Like, you would... The only thing that died faster than Chargers were Charger pilots. So they would literally, like, hose out the mech, patch it together, hose out the blood of the mech warrior, and throw another mech warrior in there. House Kurita was famous for that. But Lucky number 7 here was actually the mech of a mech warrior who made it far longer than expectations. And in fact, this mech lasted longer than its pilot, and it actually got lost in a very mysterious way. So, after the pilot died. So that's just a classic example of a hero mech that's was released before its time in Heroes of the Inner Sphere. But that's a lot of that was just to give people something to be excited about with the DLCs, and it worked. Hero mechs are awesome. Alright, we've got a defense and an assassination. Let's do this 2-mission operation first. Okay, why is House Davion giving us, like, no salvage? This is annoying. Okay. Alright, so this is a defense. So I'm gonna take the catapults. And we're gonna save our better mechs for the assassination. So we'll take a 4P. We'll take a... we'll take a Trebuchet. And we'll take a Shadowhawk. So I'm definitely taking my second tier mechs here. Or, you know what? We'll take the Vulcan. Vulcan is better than the Shadowhawk, even though it's less tonnage. So we'll take the Catapult, a 4P Hunchback, a Trebuchet, and the Vulcan. Now, as I said earlier, and Folkwolf, I'm sure you use this mod as well. This mod, TT rules, AI mech rules, actually makes the mechs do what they're supposed to do. So let's see, the 4P, I don't want it to be a Juggernaut, I want it to be a Skirmisher. See, the Trebuchet is set up to be a Sniper, because it has a PPC and an AC5. The 5T is set up to be a Striker. I'm going to make that actually a Skirmisher. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, so you can actually assign the mech roles to the mech that you want to play. Yeah, so Heroes of the Inner Sphere did bring in some hero mechs earlier than they should have been.
Our contract is to garrison
And
the
hero
facility
mechs
at
were
Nerve
either
Alpha against any
combined
hostiles that move against us.
with
It's only us
things
out
that we
here,
saw
so
in
let's
the
move quickly to
battlefield or
establish a
things we
defensive
saw in
perimeter.
Solaris 7. Most of the Heroes of the Inner Sphere mechs are actually from Solaris 7. They're definitely custom jobs. Alright. It's a little dark here. Let's switch to enhanced.
You've reached the target, Commander.
Give us a little more
Mercenaries,
lights.
thanks for the
A
assistance.
little more light.
Keeping our facilities secure and intact against the onslaught of hostile
Okay,
enemies
we're dealing
is
with
your
Garrison
one and
Commander
only
Karen
priority.
here.
Don't screw it up.
Okay,
Now fan
Garrison
out and
Commander
take
Karen.
defensive positions. Prepare for incoming hostiles.
Let's see.
Target acquired.
Some vehicles in the distance. Oh, he dropped on that hill. Alright. Come on, my minions. Let's go track them down. Alright, we got some vehicles. Normally I don't stream all day, but I actually took today and tomorrow off because of the drop of
We're on it,
MW5
Commando.
plans. Okay.
Group target received.
Right. Go get those vehicles, minions.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for. Hostiles are escalating
Let's try
their
to get out
assault
of
on
this
your
mission
position,
as
Commander.
little
Be
damage as
careful.
possible. This House Davion is not paying us very much. Alright, there's the next drop.
Target acquired.
Shared target identified.
More vehicles. I can do this all day. Oh, and a mech.
Target destroyed. Target
Javelin.
acquired.
Now see, with our mod, the AI is actually following the roles that I've
Target
given it.
destroyed.
With you.
Reconnaissance flights show increased enemy presence in the vicinity. Be on the lookout for further
Next drop
hostiles.
should be up here. On that hill, maybe? That's fair. I like to play with human pilots as well, but I have the mod for when I don't have 4 human pilots.
Target destroyed.
Like when I'm playing solo here. One of the challenges when you're playing with a bunch of mods, are you talking about the AI mod? It's amazing. So you actually can trust your pilots to do what they're supposed to do. Like I can actually have a missile boat not controlled by me that will actually do what it's supposed to do. So I really enjoy this mod a lot. If I set up a mech to be a sniper, it will be a sniper. If I set it up to be a brawler, it will be a brawler.
Right on cue.
If I want it to flank or skirmish, it will flank or skirmish. So, believe me, I would rather play with 4 people, but sometimes getting 4 people together can be hard to play this game. So I would rather have the mod so I can at least play by myself if I have to. And have to deal with AI that doesn't know how to play by itself. Play its rules. But I get what you're saying about how you'd rather play with pilots that know what they're doing.
Make sure they request that decision, Commander.
But, you know, a lot of people are on the fence about MechWarrior 5 plans. A lot of people are saying out of protest they're not going to buy it because it should be a DLC, which I don't understand. Because it's a completely different game on a completely different engine. It can't really be a DLC.
I'm showing no more enemies on the scope, Commander. Well done.
There we go. Piece of cake. So, you know, on my Discord, there's a lot of people that are like, nah, I'm just gonna skip it because it should be a DLC. I'm hoping that they'll see it'll be a really good game and people who are on the fence will end up accepting the fact that they should just buy the game. Another great here, we'll just buy these mechs and we'll sell them later. Look at that, 500 damage, 6,400. See, the mechs are actually playing their role, so it's minimizing their damage.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
Okay, we've got an assassination. Alright, so we're gonna take our Lucky 7, the Charger. Now we're gonna take the Cataphract now that it has Pharaoh. Hopefully that will make it much more survivable. Do I take the missile boat? I'm on the fence on that. I think I do. It's the catapult has very light damage, so I think I could take the catapult again. And you'll be able to see this pilot will actually act like a missile boat pilot, which is ideal. Let's see. And our other mech will be... we'll take the rifleman. Okay, that's a pretty good assassination group.
Intel is spotty on this one. Our best estimates put the target at any one of the marked locations on the map.
Yeah.
You'll have to get eyes on the target
I am
before
actually
we
a
can
fan of
identify
using
them.
streams.
Someone
I'm just
wants
using
this
the
one
basic.
dead, and we're happy to oblige.
I mean, we just started this playthrough, so my company's only level 7, so I'm not spending money on purchasing weapons right now. I'm using what I have. But yeah, I know, I understand. Streak SRM, LRMs and SRMs are much better. Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm just not spending money on buying particular weapon types right now. But good point. I don't disagree with you. A lot of people don't like streaks, especially streak LRMs, but I like them.
Once you've located the crate, get close enough to pick up the contents.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
Right, so both of our locations are very close together here, so hopefully won't trigger two
It's one of the
enemies
more
at
tanks.
once.
Destroy it. Now
See,
that
my missile
will
boat
be
is
useful in our
engaging
operations.
at range, which is what it's supposed to be doing. So,
That VTOL is on our list of targets. Let's make our quota.
what VTOL? So yeah, I definitely agree with you, and I will switch to streaks when either I pick them up or
Target acquired.
I can afford them, but right now I'm saving up money to buy better mechs right now.
Target destroyed.
But I absolutely get your
Tracing
point
out fire
about
on
the
targets.
streaks.
Target destroyed.
Letting my lance perform their roles, minimizing damage.
You'll be able to pick up the salvage crate as you approach it.
Candy.
I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point. I bet you can't wait to try those out in the
This is
field.
a heavily modified version. Yes, Streak. We'll have to access them from the beginning. You will salvage them. Yes, I haven't salvaged any yet. If I had any, I would switch them. Well, so I get what you're saying. I mean, I will check, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any of the missiles that you're referring to. I'll check after this mission. Or next time we get to the hub, I will check. But I'm not buying weapons right now. They're just too expensive.
Target acquired.
Throughout the day, I'll be playing throughout the day. I'm sure we'll capture some better components. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Stream LRMs. Yeah, if I had them available, I would use them. I'm very familiar. I've had this game since the day it was released, so on Epic. So unfortunately, I have to play it on Epic right now. I wish I was playing on Steam. That's one of the best things about MechWarrior 5 Clan's release is I could get off of the Epic platform and I can buy MechWarrior 5 Clans on Steam, which is much more mod friendly.
You must be getting close to the salvage crate, Commander. Approach it once you find it.
There's our
Targets
assassination
identified,
target.
Commander. Put them down.
It's a blackjack. Nothing too crazy.
That matches the
But yeah, good feedback on which LRM systems to use.
Hostile neutralized.
Ah. See, I can focus on picking up these crates knowing that my AI is not going to do something stupid.
Target acquired.
Yeah,
Those
let's
weapons
focus
will
fire
make a
this
fine
Phoenix, get
addition
it
to
off
the
the
army.
map, and then we'll go after the assassination. Phoenix is pretty much useless now.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Turret,
Target is down.
this turret.
Share target. Here we go.
You must be getting close to the salvage crate, Commander.
And we got
Approach
the
it
blackjack.
once you find it.
Should have no problem picking on that blackjack by themselves.
That's
So I
close
can
enough.
pick up this crate.
Ready to start pickup operation.
See, I can trust my AI lance mates to do what they're supposed to do.
Target
A
acquired.
mercenary outfit can always use more weapons.
4 medium rifles. That's not a bad pickup.
Primary target is down. Kill confirmed.
Let's
Now
get
let's
out.
pack it in before their friends arrive.
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin.
Target
Bunch
destroyed.
of light mechs, that's not gonna be worth the salvage.
New target locust.
I'll let the
Can't
AI
do
work
that,
on the
Commander.
locust while I get us out of here. Should have no problem handling those locusts on their own.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yep, I agree. Streak LRMs are no good. Okay, so let's see. Nothing with the engine. Right, we're just gonna take some components to sell. It's fine. Not a lot of damage. Profitable mission. Okay, that's gonna do it for now. I'll be back, roughly, I would say by 11 Eastern time, I should be back to play for a couple more hours. So I'm just gonna take a break. I've got some stuff to do, and then I'll be back to play some more. I'm gonna be playing more throughout the day, so